Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
And welcome back to GT swapping my 2000 Mustang convertible. Not too bad for a V6. Okay, so we're here by the donor vehicle because there's a couple of things I need to do before our friend with the lift takes the vehicle. First of all, I gotta remove this boot from around the shifter so that the transmission can drop through the floor. First try. Ow. There's one. Okay, I got those bolts out. This should, I think, just pop off. Yep. And just so they don't get lost, I'm gonna throw these bolts back in here. And these bolts back in here. Terrific angle. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is drain the coolant because we're trying not to tie his lift up for very long. We just want him to drop the engine out for us. So I got a pan here. I've got a face shield because I don't want to get a mouthful of this stuff. Basically, my plan here is to undo this clip right here, pull the hose back, and try to get as much as possible into this bucket here. And hopefully it goes well. You can see it's already starting to leak out. Here we go. I'm probably gonna get this stuff all over my arm. Uh-oh. It's about to come off. Oh, shit. Oh, gosh. Oh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, well, that went pretty much as well as I could have hoped. It didn't get all over me necessarily. It did pour some out the back there, but alright. Just gonna let this drain. Now, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure when I take this thing off the ramps, it's gonna dump a whole bunch more coolant out. So, I don't know if I try removing the ramps when the thing is underneath it, the pan. I don't remember how low this car is, so first I'm just gonna actually get the exhaust out from underneath the car because that would kind of suck. Got these pulled out, so I'm gonna bring them over to the garage and bring the jack back with me. Just gonna slide this under the frame rail. Okay. Up it goes. Got the ramp out. See, I actually thought ahead there. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing with this side real quick. Just lower it back down onto the ground. I just cleared around the car a little bit here because I actually have to get this off the concrete pad because we have to stick the 1976 Ford Maverick on here so that we can cover it for winter. Got the Mustang moved, so now I can move the Maverick. I think for now, that's all I'm going to be able to do on the Mustang. Today is Friday. I think I should see you guys Sunday, so... Nope.
So, it's Thursday the next week. I know I said I was going to see you Sunday, and I did get back Sunday, but I just didn't have anything to record, so I kind of just waited. It's Thursday now, but we have the GT back, so...
And as you can see, it looks a little different. A lot different, actually, because it's on a trailer on blocks, but if we look in the hood, yep, that's what it looks like. Engine completely ripped out. Transmission is gone. The only thing remaining is the rear end and the rear wheels. You can see the whole thing is just gone. Nice big gaping hole in the floor. So now we can work on the red Mustang. All I have to do is remove the center console, which I will do momentarily. I just kind of wanted to show you guys because it looks so weird just being completely gutted with nothing underneath it. Before I start removing the center console on the Mustang, I've got this package here that I wanted to show you guys. I'm really excited to have these installed. They're going to be insane because in this box is a set of BBK short tube equal length headers. These are going to make this thing sound absolutely insane, and I am super excited to hear exactly what it will sound like with the rest of the Roush exhaust. Now, without any further ado, I'm going to work on removing this center console because you guys have already seen me do it in the other video, so I'll see you when that's out. Alright, so the center console is out. Now I just have to cut some of this carpet away so I can get to the bolts for the shift boot. I cut the carpet now so I can get to these bolts. I already pulled one out. There's just one in each corner, so there's 4 of them. Okay. That's off now. Now with the center console out, this thing is ready to have the engine removed so we can start putting the GT motor in. One last thing I'm going to do real quick is remove this passenger side kick panel because that's where the ECU is. It's pretty simple. All I have to do is pop this rail out real quick. And then there's just a clip right here I have to pull out. And then this panel should pull straight out like that. And so I don't lose this clip, I'm going to put it back in the panel, but as you can see, it's just gonna fall back out. So what I do is I put the clip back in and then I throw a piece of tape over it. Now it's not gonna fall out and you won't lose it. So it's been a few months since that last clip and nothing really happened with the Mustang. It just sat in the garage while we waited for the lift to open. We just got the Mustang over to our friend's place who has the lift, and he is going to start removing the engine in a few days. He is also going to finish installing the BBK short tube headers that we had bought for it because I couldn't figure out how to do it. He's going to have to raise the motor off from the K-member to be able to gain access to the bolts that go into the bottom of the header. Once the headers are completely installed, then the motor can go into the Mustang. Well, as you guys can see, the Mustang is sitting back in the driveway. Let me get the cover off and I'll show you why it's not at the shop. The cover is off the car enough for me to be able to pull the wheel because the easiest way to show you what's happening here is for me to pull the wheel. And there's the problem. So when the guy with the lift went to pull the K-member down with the engine and the transmission, he realized this. I don't think you have to really be a mechanic to know that that is not good. Like, it's just falling apart.
I was basically told that I could drive it for the summer and then it would basically just have to go to the scrapyard because of how bad this is. So obviously, even if we did go ahead and remove the K-member with the engine and the transmission, we would have nothing to bolt back into to put the new engine in. And it isn't just this side, the other side is just as bad, if not worse. And to repair it, I'd have to cut all of this out and try to replace it with something new. And the thing is about that is this is just a V6 body. These things are a dime a dozen, so it's really not that big of a deal. Unless you're me, because I don't want to give up on this car just yet. I've put quite a bit of work on it. I put a top on it. I put patches in the floor. I've spent a lot of time on this thing. I've had a lot of frustration working on this thing. And I don't know that I can give this up just because there's some rust on it. So I've got to decide what I want to do with this thing. If it's really not worth it at all to fix it, but that's kind of, I've got to decide what I want to do with this thing. Technically it isn't even my car, it's my dad's car that he lets me work on. And again, this thing is definitely not even worth saving. It's just a V6. If the VIN was something like a Cobra, it'd be a different story. As it sits right now, we will definitely not be putting a V8 in it. This definitely wasn't the outro I thought I was going to be doing with this video. I thought it was going to be starting it with the new headers, maybe a first drive, putting some cool mods on it and stuff, even though I kind of wanted to do a separate video about that. Even if I didn't know for sure I was going to fix it, I wouldn't be doing anything with it till winter anyway, because I can drive it right now, kind of, technically. And on a side note, I'm a little worried to drive it now because it's almost got 200,000 miles, and if the motor blows now, it's just going to sit here. But thank you for watching. Sorry again that it wasn't... Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Sorry it didn't end with me revving the V8 or anything. So, what's going to happen to the Mustang? Well, right now, there's not much I can do for it. I mean, I'm not going to rip it apart right now because if this is the last summer I have it, I want to be able to drive it as much as possible. So, for now, I'm just going to drive it till it doesn't want to run anymore, which honestly might not be that long, but let's try to be positive here.